Welcome to the tasting of the 2008 Cocoa Hill. Cocoa Hill started off in 2004 and probably the most important component in that year, and which is actually carried through all the way to 2008, is the Shiraz component. We do back it up with Cabernet, Merlot and Cab Franc, but Shiraz is something that we're quite passionate about, and the Shiraz has been increasing in proportion from 2004, and in 2008 we've in fact used 50% Shiraz. The Shiraz just gives nice upfront fruit, it softens the palate, it gives a nice mid-palate, sort of nice viscosity to the blend, and it's something that will always carry on being used into this blend. Now for the making of this wine, it gets harvested, hand harvested and crushed and de-stemmed, and it gets put into tank, stainless steel tank. So we ferment it all in tank. We just use pump overs, performed twice daily. It's not to extract too much tannin, but still to give the wine some colour and body. But we don't want to sort of over-extract. We also don't do any post-fermentations in contact. We don't want to prolong the tannin extraction. So after that, the wine undergoes malolactic fermentation. And then we put a portion of it in barrel, and we leave some of it in tank. And mostly we use second and third fill barrels for this wine, and then we'll keep a portion of it out that we refer to as the fresh component, and this will be totally unoaked and will remain in tank. Often we commonly use Merlot, and in 2008 we also had a fresh component being Shiraz. And on this wine, you know, it's got real nice Shiraz characteristics. It's got that white pepper. That's for me, probably the closest wine that we make to a Rhone style of wine. It's got sort of nice characteristics, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of sort of a fynbos, which is a typical bush that grows in South Africa, and it's got the backing up of the Cabernet, the cassis, the red berry, and the plum from the Merlot. And in 2008 was the first year that we actually put a little bit of Malbec into the blend. The Malbec is fantastic. It gives you excellent colour, quite a fine, refined tannin, with some nice components on the nose as well, so nice plumminess to it and really upfront fruit. I think the wine is showing really well at the moment. We bottled it approximately 6 months ago, and it's really showing a lot of upfront characteristics already. I think there's, as I mentioned earlier, that white pepper that comes from typically the Shiraz, something we actually look for and desire. And then on the palate, 2008 was one of the wetter vintages, and I think for your top wines there's maybe a little bit of struggle, but for a wine like this, which is your more everyday, should be accessible, we were quite happy with that, because it made wines that were a little bit lighter, more elegant. The alcohols were lower. We've got 14% alcohol in this 2008 blend, so we're quite happy with the 2008 as it went, and didn't have too many complaints as far as this wine is concerned. And it's a wine that you should enjoy every day. And the blend does change from year to year, so just keep that in mind when you see the next vintage.